What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid back with more Factorio, episode 46 for you. As you can see, I've got all my lines running here, and I've also set up a stone receiving warehouse and a coal receiving warehouse, so pretty cool. Are these requester chests? Yeah. The problem is we can't get any other ores out of these guys. We're going to have to set up a couple of chests right here to pull ore off so it can put it in the system. But anyway, today we're going to be setting up a really simple train system, but let's do some more research here. Laser turret damage upgrade 4, that was a pretty simple one. And I think that was the last of the... Nope, there's one more kind of simple one anyway. That doesn't require purple science. Those are shotguns, these are all purple science. We're getting pretty deep in the science, except bullet shooting. We don't really care too much about those right now. We're almost done with the game. So, not combat robot damage. It's probably good to get because we will be doing modules at some point. Why don't we just keep working on rocket silo here? So we need to get productivity module 2. Let's do that real quick. But we're going to be setting up a real simple train system today to move some coal down to, well, let's just do it down here, down to the plastics area, and we're going to use the same train to supply stone to the walls / we're going to do probably some other ores as well. Probably have to do 3 on here because I think we're going to be picking up also some iron ore and bringing it down here for the concrete. So what we're going to do is we're going to start it right here, and the first thing I wanted to do was set up, no, not that, I want to set up these underground belts because we're not going to be able to load from the top or straight in because we're going to be running the train right through here. This is barely enough room. That's why I put these underground belts in. This is really not very optimal, but we're only going to be loading up a lot of ore here. It's just going to be servicing a couple of little spots in our base and not going to be a huge deal. We're not going out, we're not going to be going out to remote stations or anything like that, so it's fine. So let's set this up real quick. We're going to need one there, and we're going to need one over here as well. I know how I'm going to pull off the coal and the stone, but I'm not exactly positive how I'm going to do the iron ore yet for the concrete. Something trick with these belts right here, I'm sure, but I don't know. I might just have requester chests right here and pick up some ore outside of a provider chest. We're going to have to put some provider chests in here somewhere so we can get ore into the system. So there we go. We've got some underground belts right here. Let's start laying in the regular track right here that we're going to be using. So basically it's going to run all the way here and then down this direction. I'm going to leave a little bit of space for this copper deposit. And it's kind of unfortunate that we're this late in the game and just now needing trains. I really wanted to get into trains a lot earlier in the game, but there was really just no need for them. Oh, you know what? That's why I was swinging so wide. Because I need to dump off iron and stone right here. Okay, well, let's pick that up. And then we'll just request in all the track. Request all of it. All the things. 600 track. So, we're actually going to do that about over here because I want to have a station maybe right in here. So I think the way I did it last time was to do it on my test world. I did it about right there. So it's going to come in like this, and then this piece is going to have to go like pretty much right here because we don't have a lot of space in here. So we're already done with productivity 2, huh? Alright, well, let's go look at, let's just get 3. We need that to finish the game. I'm not going to be really playing this much longer than just getting it finished. And that's connected. That's awesome. Because I want to do some modded stuff. And something that's slightly harder as well. There's an extra piece we don't need. Let's get that out of there. Okay, that's good. Now we need a piece like this, a diagonal piece. Boom. Okay, that's in. Because I think it's going to be a little bit more fun. I've seen some mods that have like more ore types and different things like that, and I kind of want to mess around with that. And I also want to do some mods that basically the ore in your starter areas there's not a lot of density, and you have to kind of move outside of the area. Like if you want to get, like, you're only going to have a little bit of ore in here, and then you're going to need to go out to actually get higher density ore patches and stuff. Okay, so let's move this guy. Let's see. Kind of wanted him to run down this direction and then over. So let's do it to about here. Let's see. Let's just pick this up. We should have enough pipe to get across here, but we might need a little extra. All right, here we go. So we're going to go to about there, and we're going to turn. Oh, nope. And then, oh, we can't make it all the way over there, right? Okay, we'll go to, that's good because that is right in between the builds. And we're going to need a couple more. That's fine. We'll just make them. I don't want to screw around too much with requesting. All right, here we go. Okay, so there and then there. We can move this now. Kind of want to do that, actually. There we go. So let's get those straight pipes to get this back in, and we're good. There, now we have some space. We're going to be moving all these pipes because this is actually going to keep going, because I'm going to have to put some stone in down here as well in our track making area there. So let's run more of this track. We need to make a stop right in here, and then I want to have something that pulls coal off right here. So we'll put something here. Oh, we got construction bots hanging out. We're going to do something like this. We're going to do a smaller unloading area because we really don't need that much space. We're not going to be doing a lot of coal out of here. In fact, we're going to limit this to, say, 100 pieces each. We don't need a lot of backlog here, and I don't want to get too much stuff clogged up in these smaller areas, and then we can't feed the larger areas. So we'll do that, and then we'll do fast inserters off. Let's see. We don't need something that's super balanced. I'll probably just do something like this. Let's see. Oop, no, well, that too. And then we're just going to run it right into, let's see. Oops. We're going to do this. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that's pretty much my receiving station. Now what I need to do is actually set up the train stop, right? And I got to give this thing power. And I want to use the substation because I don't want stuff to get in the way. So we're going to do something like that. And then we're going to put a light in over here because it's kind of nice to do that. There we go, at our station. Oh, we'll move this over like one. There. Oop, standing on it. Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to be hanging out a lot in this season because there's really not a lot more to do. We're almost done. So it feels kind of not very smart to continue on a season we don't really need to continue on. So, okay, so first thing we're going to do is I think we have some locomotives. We don't. Let's go pick some up. We need 2 wagons. We're going to need 3 wagons and 2 locomotives. So let's get that. So that's called a 131 train in Factorio. I think in a lot of games, if you play train games, I haven't, like Railroad Tycoon and stuff. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to do to conserve resources because I'm having a problem keeping everything supplied. You can see I cut the steel production coming in right here because these guys are just sucking the steel in. Because they require 20 or 45 steel each, they're just eating it and nobody else can get any steel. So that steel's starting to build back up again, which is nice. But what I'm going to do is take all this out and I'm going to have these go into boxes. So we're going to have provider chests here. Let's just make some because I don't feel like waiting. Where'd they go? Oh, they're down here. I have 36. We're going to say each of these guys can make, I don't know, 3. That still leaves us with 15. We should never be laying down so many that we need more than 15. We already have 24. So we'll do like that. Actually, we'll just do, and the way I want to do this, well, actually, we can just do that. Let's just copy this. There we go. And I think I'll just pick up one of those things because I really don't want to have too many extras. And I think we already have almost enough to fill this whole thing up. So let's just take this out. Then we won't have to worry about it. There we go. There. Now I can actually let this thing rip again. Now it's going to make at least a couple just because... and actually, we could change this. We could change these to say, look, don't put... It's going to still put steel in there, though. Damn. Because I wanted to say maybe like, hey, don't put anything in here if we have a certain amount of those in the system. But it doesn't matter. I don't care about these guys. I really care about steel, so that's not going to really help. Let's just plumb the steel in. It's going to take a lot of steel, but at least now it's not going to build any more of the roboports, and we won't have 40 roboports piling up on the line. So I was thinking about doing that with other things like engines and stuff because they take so long to make and everything, but engines don't take a lot of resources, and that's really the big thing. Is not that I don't mind having tons of engines sitting on the line. As you can see, the electric engines are going to be sitting on a giant line, right? I don't care because they only take a few resources to make. You know, it's not like 40 of something. That's something like these locomotives and these wagons I set up specifically because I don't want them creating hundreds of them. They take up so many resources. So let's get a couple of these guys. Let's put one of them back. We don't need that many because they are gated right now to say, look, only do anything if you have less than 5. So I think they actually did move some trains. Yeah, you can see they moved a couple trains. Let's also get some of these. We need 3, right? So now we did the same thing with cargo dudes, less than 15 with wagons. Because I don't want to eat up all my resources tonight. That's what's creating an issue for me with steel. The real issue is I'm not getting enough ore in. That's the real issue. Like iron ore, I need a lot more. I'm not getting enough iron ore in. But the problem right now is without trains, I can't bring in more. So I'm just kind of stuck at this point. So, okay, we've got some locomotives. Let's set up a second train. This guy will be running this direction. First thing I actually want to set up is the wagon. We want that one about right there. So let's set a couple of these up. And now we can set the locomotives up. Okay, I think that's probably perfect. We'll be fueling these up at the actual coal area, so we don't need to worry about fueling the locomotives right now. So now I think I can set up a stop right here. Let's create a couple of stops. I think I can make a stop right here. Remember, they need to go on the right. You can see the arrows of the stop. This train's going to be coming in right here. That's the stop. So let's change this to coal demand. This thing it's coal and it's in demand, right? Coal demand. This is plastics. That's how I'm going to name all my stations, all my stops. So let's give this guy some coal. I don't have any on me, but let's request some. I don't know, let's request 100. Actually, we should request like 200 probably. 150 would be good, actually. 150. There we go. This will give me enough to fuel this stuff. Okay, so, but this is perfect, I think. Once I get the coal, I can actually test if this stop is right. I might have to move the stop out one, like out to here, but I'm going to double check in a minute. We'll be taking that. I'll be taking that out probably off camera. I really just want to get this stop all set up. Also, I set this to filter coal in case this train somehow gets messed up and it stops on like stone or something. It won't pull anything out, so that's good. Where are my Logibots? Oh, I don't have anything providing coal, do I? We're going to have to run up here and get it ourselves. So why don't we get some provider chests set up? Really, I'd like to do that. Let me think here. Provider chests. Oh, I can make these provider chests. That's good for coal for right now. That's my backlog right there. There we go. Now they're providers. But we don't have that set up anywhere else, especially for stone. So why don't we get that kind of hooked up? Where are we going to pull to leave this thing even? I'm going to guess we're going to pull somewhere down here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Probably like in here somewhere. I have no idea. We'll figure that out later. So we've got some coal providers going on right now, of a big backlog. Again, we're going to have the issue of where do we pull coal. We're going to put some stuff down in here so we can pull coal off in a minute. But I should have coal on me now. I do. Sweet. What do we have that we can get rid of? We have tons of stuff in here. Oh, one thing I wanted to do is turn this down a little bit so I don't get this backlog where I have 2 stacks of this stuff. I don't need this. Same thing with you guys. I don't need 30 of them, and then like I get an overflow and I get too many, and then I have extra stacks of stuff that I have to keep getting rid of. Let's make all these 30. There we go. And then we can make this 40, I guess. 30 is fine. What else? I don't know. This is good the way it is, I think. Alright. Alright, cool. Done. Now we can get rocketry. Let's just work on rockets, I guess. Wow, that's a lot. Let's work on logistic cargo, I think. Character logistic? No, that's too. That takes forever. We could get that's pretty cheap. Let's get express belts. Not that we really have a need for them, but sweet. Alright, so now we have coal on us, and something's actually providing it. So when we dump coal in, like this, we get resupplied. Let's give this guy 50 just so we can move around, and then we'll worry about giving them more in a second. So let's hop in this dude with enter, and then let's back him up. Not too far, because these guys will start pulling my coal out. That's not a good thing. It only pulls it out when the train is stopped. So that's kind of why I've got this issue. So we're going to have coal. The plastics is going to be a place that we go to it. Perfect. That's exactly where I want it to be. Now let's hop out. It's still running, but it's not going to go anywhere because I don't have another stop. But it's all fueled up and ready to rock. And now plastics is getting coal. It looks like we're making more plastics now. That's awesome. And that will be the coal car. And you'll see it'll say, hey, I'm the coal car. Because, and let's make sure, oh, we already did. We're actually auto-producing those repair packs. I almost forgot. So let's get the rest of this track finished up, and then we're going to set the station here for coal. But we got to run this track first. I'm not close enough. Actually, why don't I just, no, because I have it all on me. We don't have automated track creation yet, but we will once we set up the stone. Basically, we're gonna have to go out and get more stone. We're out of it. I have no other places where we can actually get it. I think that'll work right there. Yep. Put in one of these dudes. Now I can pick up some of these. Can't pick that one up unless I take that off, so that's fine. Let's just do that. Sweet. I think I can do this one. Yep. Alright, so that part's set up. Tight turns, I think, are good, especially in this area right here. Yeah, that's what she said, or he said, or something like that. Somebody said that. So for this part, we want to receive the train. I want to put the ore loader about right there. And I was thinking what might be good. I'm just going to do a loader. So the way I did this loader was like this. Let's turn it about right here, actually. Do the same with this one. And then this, obviously, these are going to be pretty much the same. This is already load balanced, so we're fine. I'm going to do this pretty much the same as I did the other ore areas. You'll see in a second here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these off with these dudes. But this, yeah, I think for loading 4 at a time is fine with this. We're going to break it like that. And then we're going to do it again with these dudes. Basically going to keep doing that, just like you've seen me do already. And this will make it so those inserters don't walk all over each other and pull off the wrong belts and basically clog everything up. So this thing is going to be fast inserters. Where are you, fast inserters? We're going to fast insert into chests, and then those chests are going to load into the actual thing for us. So that's not close enough, or that's too close. Let's copy it so I can just paste it down again. And then let's just tell them, hey, get rid of that because we don't like it. And yeah, for this, we can just go this direction. Oops, we want it 1 out. Why don't we go 2 out, just because? So that'll turn there. That'll turn there. And I think we kind of got the gist of this. Maybe, why don't we do this? Let's paste this down first. It needs to be like that, right? Okay, sweet. We're going to be doing this on the stone side as well. That's why the hard part is going to be this iron, because it's not going to want to do this. You know, it's plumbed in to the forge. You know, it's not going to want to be plumbed in the way we're trying to do it. Okay, so let's do a backlog here. Now the backlog, I don't think it needs to be very big because we're not loading that much. So we're going to say the backlog should be, I don't know, something like that. There we go. We don't need it to be giant. Okay, so we don't need all that either. Let's put this at 120, I guess. Come on. Oh well, 20. We'll do the same for this. That way we won't get that fourth stack here. See how we just have a few pieces. Okay, here we go. So we also don't need that. What are we doing here? Well, we got lots of coal. We don't need all that coal. We need a substation. That's what I'm doing. Substation. So the substation, I don't know, it's pretty simple. There we go. Just have to hook it up to some power. So there. And we get some lights in here. Actually, I like to do it like that. Which means I gotta move all this crap because I didn't think of that. So this is gonna be pretty cool. I've been wanting to do trains again, like I said, for a long time. I am kind of sad it's coming so late, but I don't know if there's anything, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. It just is what it is. So we got that. We got inserters that are fast here. Go. So now let's set up another train stop. We'll tell the train to come all the way up here. We could just drive the train up here. Why don't we just do that? Let's just drive the train up here. So we're loading in some coal up there. It's going to be way more than we need. And then for fueling, I'm going to set up some requester chests instead of running lines. I just think it's kind of stupid to run a line when you don't need to. Enter, and actually, let's go this way. Let's do it on this side. That way it'll be faster. Oh, do I need to start the train? It's going. Oh, will it not go the other way because I don't have a train stop? Weird. It won't. Did it burn out all its coal? No, I don't think so. Nope. Well, I guess we do have to have a train stop. So, sucks. But it is what it is, as always is said. Wow, 22 minutes. We need to hurry up because we need to get this train hooked up. I wanted to do a simple train on this one dang video, so. Alright, so on the right, as always, and we'll name this coal supply depot, right? Main depot. There we go. Sweet, now it has another stop. So another reason to put that little buffer in is because with your stack inserter size bonus, it's going to be able to load that cargo wagon like super fast. Right now I think I'm putting in, let's see, I'm doing 4 pieces at a time. So that's pretty awesome. We'll get in right here. Alright, now we should be able to go. Why can't we move? Why isn't this moving? Here, we'll just tell it to go to the next stop then. Oh, because it doesn't have this? Alright, now get in. Still not moving anywhere. Why are we not moving? Alright, just tell the train to go. Oh, okay. Just do that then. Don't get in front of that train. You will die. Don't do it, man. Unless you have a lot of shielding, you're going to die. So that's not a good place. Oh! Well, there's that. Let's take these out. So each one of these wagons holds 1,500. As you can see, they're filling it up pretty fast. Here, let's put some extra in here. And that's pretty awesome. I like that it fills it up really fast because that means you don't have to have your train sitting in the station for a really long periods of time. But that's not where we want it to be. It needs to go a little bit further because we want it to, and that's, oh, it's leaving. Stop. There. I should be able to move this manually. I don't know why I couldn't last time. Oh, here we go. I think I was in the wrong train. So here's what we'll do. We'll tell it, let's tell it to go to the next station. Nope, stop. Go to this station. Oops, go to this station. There we go. Alright, so is that right? No. Because we need to move the station, duh. Alright, so let's move the station. And we'll just, I don't care what it's called, because remember right now we don't care. Let's go to Skylord Gadget or something. That's not right. Let's put a little bit more in there. You can put more track in. The thing is, you can't make it move to the new location because you have to get out to reset that. Alright, so track. I think it's going to require a little bit more, and it doesn't really matter because we're going to have to go this direction anyway. I think we need to put it probably 2 more spots, right? Probably here. I think that's where it's going to have to be. So that can be deleted because now it's called something else. Right, go there. It's better. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. We'll just leave that. So now that we know what it is, we can call it coal supply main depot. And it should show up in the train. Yeah, there you go. See, now we got 2 of them. Let's delete one. Let's remove both of them, just because I don't know which one's which. So now it'll go back and forth. It's set for 30 seconds. Let's set it for like 15 seconds, because we don't need 30 seconds. That seems like a really, really long time. Let's put this substation back in, get everything fired up again. There, now it's putting stuff into the coal wagon, and it should move out really quickly and move down to the plastics one. It only takes 15 seconds, which is not a long time. How much coal does it have in there already? 600 already. That's fast. Seems like it's been more than 15 seconds. And that car, I don't know. I wish it was right in the middle. Yeah, there we go. So now it's going to run down to this other station. It's going to drop off coal, and then it's going to come back. So this is just an easy way to move. Well, it's not easy. It's a cool way to move resources around. So there we go. It's picking up tons of resources. It's probably going to fill these, because look how fast it's coming in. And it's pulling it out, obviously, very quickly as well. The nice thing is, since we don't need much of a buffer here, and this is going to build up really fast, it's not going to consume it as fast as we're delivering it. It'll back up and won't be an issue. Now, if we expanded our plastic production quite a lot, we'd have to worry about this train area too, but we don't need to do that. So you'll see this guy's going to fill up really quickly. So that guy's all set up. Now we can start setting up the next one, which is going to be stone. So let's actually, why didn't I do this? Oh, we need to set the refueling stations. So we'll set this up right here, and we'll do one over here. We'll just request coal into these. We'll say, I don't know, 100. So let's see if I can copy these over to here. Yep. Okay, so those are going to request their coal. Then we're going to give it fast inserters. And these already have power, so that's sweet. There we go. So I don't know how we're going to do this. Probably just a big pole here. That's what she said. There we go. Alright, sweet. Oh. Nope, not powered. Well, we can just do that, I guess. There we go. Now he's getting some coal. So that's going to keep these guys all fueled up. We don't have to worry about fuel now. The one thing we do need to do is pull some coal off of this. We're going to do it right here into provider chests. So there's a requester chest. Let's do provider chests. Let's do 3 of them, I guess. And we're going to say, look, and whoa, we're outside of the substation range. Let's move this guy over 1. Let's move him over to there. There we go. Cool. So what we're going to do here, how much coal do we have in the network? Well, we have a lot, because we still have this. We have 8,000, right? We're going to say, basically, if you have less than 1,000, start operating. I think 1,000's good, right? 1,000 coal. Then you should start operating. You should start filling this up. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, once this guy stops so I don't die, So I'm going to go get some of this coal. There we go. There, let's just put it all in there. I don't care. Oh, they're going to go get it. Oh, okay. So anyway, that's how you make a basic train setup, and I really like the front to back. I don't like the looping system. That's my preference, because it seems like loops are just more complicated for no real reason. We're going to be doing some more difficult and more complicated train setups with signals and all that stuff later. I'm just going to get this line set up because it's actually what I need right now. Then we're going to set the other train line up with a main track line. I'll show you what that is, and then some stuff that we're going to go out to other sites and collect more resources. So that's going to be it for episode 46. Stay tuned for 47. I'm going to get the rest of this train line set up probably off camera, because there's no real reason to get, you've already seen this. I really want to get to the main train and bringing in trains into the ore receiving area right here, the universal ore receiving area. So that's going to do it for episode 46. Let me know what you think. And as always, everyone, stay frosty.